Hey guys, what's up? Mike Gross, rockinguiitarlessons.com. Remember this guitar? Having some issues with it. Having another one sent out. We're having some pickup issues with it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. So for those of you who are like, whatever happened about that guitar that Mike had sent to him to demo for us? It may work right now, it may not. But anyways, got another one coming. Forget your name that's sending it to me, but you know who you are, and we'll be demoing that for you as soon as you get that out here. I know it's almost done. Anyways, the reason for this tutorial is to put the word out. I do teach guitar and bass. This is what I do professionally for a living. I've been doing it, well, I've been teaching. I mean, I was even teaching when I was like 17, 18, but really as far as getting both feet grounded in a store, it was 1992. Towards the end of 92, because I know my first daughter was born. And I went from my old job, construction, over to teaching. And that was probably approaching 93. And this is what I've done, it's what I know, it's what my passion is, it's what I love. I've taught throughout Southern California, geez, up until the past 3 years. Seen stores open and close and reopen and new ones pop up, and then ones that have been around for a while shutting down, and the internet really has changed a lot of that, especially in recent days, which ironically it wasn't this big plan of mine. I was actually in 3 stores. For a while I was thinking 2, but I was in 3 stores at one time when I first opened my channel here, this channel. And then I launched my website, you know, a little over a year ago, but within about 4 to 5 months, I mean, my channel really, I didn't know what to expect, but it really took off, and I started having you guys asking if I gave lessons on Skype, and I'm like, I've heard of Skype, but what is it, you know? Never even used a webcam. So anyways, I shied away from it and stayed away from it. I'm like, fine, I'm teaching in these stores, blah, blah, blah. Just put it on the back burner. And I don't know, people kept contacting me, so eventually I had to make a choice. I started teaching on Skype, had to let go of some students at one of the stores, and unfortunately, although a lot of them have switched onto Skype with me, but eventually had to walk out of 3 different stores, because this is all I do is teach on Skype now. It's cool. It's a decision that I'm extremely 100% confident and glad that I made, because for one, don't have to drive to work. That's kind of cool. But I'm not restricted to the city, you know. It was Southern California for 2 decades. And now most of my students aren't even in California. Most of my students are in other states. I do have some in California, of course, but throughout the whole United States, and a lot of students in other countries. And I love it. I love it, man. I've met some cool people, and we're getting some good results with my students. It's very, very cool. So if you haven't used Skype, then you're probably an older cat like me. And it's no big deal. You don't have to be intimidated by it. It's super simple. I could show you how to do it, but most people probably already do know. But then again, you know, when I started, people probably were saying the same thing. But it's really a piece of cake, man. It's easy. If that's something you're interested in, you could email me. Tag me on both these emails, rockinguitarlessons@hotmail.com and mike@rockinguitarlessons.com. Tag me on both those, because sometimes I'm having issues on the .com email. So no big deal, just tag me. And as much information as you can impart to me, your first email, especially if you're anxious to get going, let me know how long you've been playing, the style of music you like, guitar players, bands, where you can, how you would assess yourself if you can. If you can't, that's not a big deal. But basically as much information as you can give me as possible. And you know, in return, I will send you my cell number, but I'll obviously reply to your email and answer any questions that you may have. And then we can set you up on a day or time that works for you, that's convenient. I have a lot of students on Skype, so the time that is your perfect spot I may not have, but we can get you something that's workable, or I may have it. It just depends. Everyone's different. Like I had a student tonight that lives in, I don't know if it's Australia, I think it is, and when we were doing our lesson, it was like right now it's Saturday. Well, it was Sunday out there. It was like a lot of hours ahead of the United States, but we would work out a time. Skype actually puts the time difference, so you would need to add me on Skype, Rockin Guitar Lessons, R-O-C-K-I-N, Guitar Lessons. Add me. Only add me on Skype if you're one of my students. I don't really do anything with Skype outside of my job with teaching. I get a lot of people that want to add me that just want to say hi or thank you or can I request, and I appreciate you guys, but that's really not the place for it. Just email me, or you can add me on Facebook, facebook.com/rockinguitarlessons. You can put your requests in anywhere, man, even on the channel. So, but anyways, adding me on Skype is step one, and when we communicate, I can give you all the information as far as what day and what time is going to work to set you up. I have some students that do bi-weekly, so they may do an hour lesson Monday 3 in the afternoon to 4, you know, and then skip the next Monday, and then the following Monday, the same thing. You end up with the same day, same time. And what I do is end up filling the spots on the first and third Monday if you're doing the second and fourth, or vice versa. But staying consistent on our days and times is really critical. I do have a few floater students, is what I call them, where they can't commit to something like that because of their job or driving, you know, cross country or whatever. And that's cool too. We can try to, it's just, the best way is to try to get a set thing. I have it in my schedule. It becomes where I don't even need to grab my schedule. Sometimes I already know I'm working from this time to this time. But if you can, I'll work with you, put you on a hit and miss type thing. And that's it. That's basically what this tutorial is about. I'd love to help take your guitar playing to the next level, or bass playing. And my wife would love to take your singing to the next level as well, which I need to get her butt out here, man. She needs to do this for herself. It's time for her to learn these things instead of depend on me. You know, she's in there watching TV, like making dinner or cleaning the house. I mean, geez. Just kidding. JoJo's cool. Oh, I thought she was coming out here. She's not cool. No, she is. She's awesome. She's not even here right now. So anyways, enough. We're done. Feel free to check out my website too, rockinguitarlessons.com. CVT lessons. Read up on those. See what those are about. Custom video tablature, if you can't do the thing on Skype. And yeah, I hope to hear from you. And we'll get you set up and get you rocking. So having said that, keep rocking. We'll talk to you guys later.